Years.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I just went the wrong way up the highway getting here.
Up the wrong way up the highway?
Yeah, I turned right in Gilberton instead of
no.
like coming down to the Frackville exit. So I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And I just drove the other way.
Nailed it.
Well, there was a median there
How
too,
long you
and I'm
been
like,
living in
shit, where's our median?
You can't take.
We're
gonna have to edit that out of the
No, that's
audio.
fine. Yeah. He was, by the way, he was sober coming here. Just for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on.
Hey everyone, we are live with Bangin podcast. This is the Infinity Hop episode. I don't have space on the table for the gauntlet, but it is behind Matt's head.
You're supposed to be wearing the gauntlet.
Yeah, there's no chance.
Hold the glass with the gauntlet. Drink the beer with
Oh,
the
no
gauntlet.
way. No way.
So we have an interesting lineup today. This is all from Ingenious Brewing Company. So I actually I went ahead and gave them a message and said, hey, we got your beers. Is there any, like, you guys have any like t-shirts or glasses? And they said, listen, when we did this, it went quick. So a cool thing they did is not only did they produce this can wise, but they have a bunch of tap systems at their brewery in Texas. And they actually went and had one representative. They had like a second edition of the people who live there. And a lot of them were sours on tap.
Mhm.
And they had the same types of beer and they had it colored to the stone by the sour. So they did a lot of really cool stuff with this series. They had a lot of fun with the Marvel. They
blew it out.
they actually were a Pennsylvania brewery. When I was talking to them, they were telling me about it. So they're really good buddies with Trogs and Abomination and Rotunda. They said Pizza Boy. Yeah. So they're from originally our area and then moved to Texas, and they're doing very well down there. So I said if we're ever in the area, we'll definitely stop in. So huge thanks to these guys for doing such a cool brewery and definitely taken some time out to talk to us on Instagram. And I know Ben wants to give a quick plug here.
Yeah, definitely. With my trades, I really do appreciate Tristan Child for actually getting this whole lineup and one of our glasses that Tony's going to be sampling.
So yeah, this is so every on the can, it's a picture of every stone, but it's a hop. And I know it's hard to see on the camera, but it's pretty much a replica of what's on the glass on the cans. And
I'd like to also say thank you, Eric Rubio, for actually giving me this glass. I had to trade a little bit more beer than usual, but it's very well worth it. So it's kind of like my little trophy to sell.
So another thing I want to do is, since we're throwing thank yous around like crazy, huge thank you to Ben. Ben worked his ass off to make this episode happen. He did, I mean, his trips up to Other Half and Hudson Valley and all these different places he goes, and it's sought after beer, and people in other places want to try that beer. So Ben worked his butt off, really getting these beers and making this show happen for us. So thank you to Ben. Good job, man. So that being said, we're gonna dive in. First beer of the day. This is going to be the Soul Stone, or the Soul Hop, we'll say.
Soul Stone, the final stone found in the Infinity series.
Yeah, we're not going to go by order of the stories. We're going to go by the
yeah,
by
but I'm saying we're going backwards.
Yeah, we're going to be going backwards, I guess. So this is a milk stout brewed with chocolate and conditioned on oranges and cacao nibs. This is an 8.2.
I give it a 4 already.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 4 already.
He didn't even open the can and he already gave it a 4.
Stout.
Are you a big stout fan?
I love stouts.
Ooh.
Wow. Stouts.
Wow, you didn't even, like-
All right, so
He gave it an
shrug.
ooh.
You didn't even shrug with
I didn't.
distaste.
So if Ingenious does watch this back, I am horrible when it comes to dark beers. Everyone is well aware of this. Every time I get a dark beer, it just tastes like coffee to me. You're going to be really interested with the smell of this can, with the smell of this beer. I'm going to go light at first because it has to make its way around. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Wow.
Did they have to license this? That's all I kept thinking about when we were doing this series.
I don't know. Probably not, because they didn't use the actual gems. They just used, I mean, obviously you can't license the name Soul, Time, Power, Reality, and they just kind of use imagery of a hop. So I think they had a cool little loophole.
Yeah.
Maybe
use.
the glove was tough, but I don't know.
It looks like one of those yellow dish gloves.
That would be a cool question if I ever meet. If I could actually message them and ask that question. Or I would be cool to talk to.
Oh, got a little bit left. I'm
Great.
gonna do something really wild.
Well, you said go easy on your pours. It has to make it around the table.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though.
So when you smell that, it smells like oranges.
Ooh,
A little bit,
Wow.
a little bit of coffee,
Yeah.
a little bit of orange. Yeah.
I'm picking
Wow,
up the orange.
why'd you
the
put that in
orange
my
and-
brain?
What?
Just
I don't
a
smell
coffee.
coffee, just a chocolatey
Just
orange.
drink it.
I smell chocolatey orange.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
Wow,
you're
that
gonna
is
taste
that is
something.
really
delight.
good.
That smells delightful.
That's a really
You guys are still
Very
smelling it. I'm like, yeah,
fragrant.
let's get
Very
to
good
it.
fragrance.
All right, so Soul Ingenious.
Typical
The
milk.
chocolate doesn't carry forward
Good,
in the,
it's very
drink,
good.
in
I
the
like it.
taste though.
Yeah, that little bit of the orange, you taste more of the citrus into that,
Yeah.
and you taste more of the traditional milk stout
Yep.
flavor to it.
I like the last episode I was on. I really like that chocolate beer. So did my dad,
Good.
but I like this one better.
Oh, speaking of which, your beer, how did you like the beers that we left you with?
Good, yeah, good. I was trying to get my dad
What are we
to
looking at here?
do a live video with me. We were sitting there doing a mini sampler thing, but he was like, he wasn't into any of them, and I'm like, this isn't gonna make it good. The only one he liked was the chocolate. So I'm like, this isn't gonna be a good video.
What's the name of this one?
I'm not a big stout fan,
This
but that's
is
actually kind of
Ingenious,
pleasant.
Soul.
If you type in Soul 2019, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
156 people have rated this beer. It's getting almost a 4 from everyone.
That's
So
really good.
That's a cool thing too about this episode. 156 people on Untapped have rated this beer. So this is not something that that a lot of people
A
have
lot
tried.
of people are going to try.
Yeah.
and you see the flavor profile it's giving you is chocolate, orange, malty, roasty, and cereal. I'll give it chocolate and orange. Definitely got a roasty, but I don't get where they're getting cereal out of it.
There's
Yeah.
there's like a black coffee taste to it, but I like it.
Good.
I'm not getting any coffee. I mean, I may be a hint. Maybe I'll lie. I may be a hint, but I enjoy this.
Like I said, I'm not a
Wow.
stout person at all, but this is actually very enjoyable. I like
We got him! We got him!
I'm not going to go crazy overboard on my rating, but I think it's definitely a solid 3.75. I'm not going to be the old man rating the beer before he even drinks it.
Stout start at 3 for me, and it can only go up from there. But I give it a 3.75. Also, it's a little bit different than your normal stout
Mhm.
of the coffee chocolate. It's not a heavy chocolate flavor. I think the orange helps take away the
The coffee taste.
And the bitterness almost. It sweetens it
Yeah.
up a little.
yeah.
Yeah, that's now normally when I pour
I would say slightly tart, almost like a like an orange that isn't quite fully ripened yet. Sometimes you get that tart, real
Mhm.
tart orange.
normally when I pour a darker beer, I take the first sip and I usually dump it in somebody else's glass. This is
No. You'll cringe. Your eyes will go shut, and then you'll dump it in somebody else's glass.
and I didn't get any of that with this one at all.
You're like, oh my god, Ben.
No, that's an alternative for me. I would like to try this and use it as the base for like an Irish car bomb, something with Kahlua in it. Jameson.
Ooh,
That would be
okay.
so good.
This would be a good beer. Now, obviously, I'm not a huge beer. I mean, obviously we have a show, but we're not one of those like, this is the hops in the way. I don't know anything about that. I just drink it.
After
I
they
just
just
like- I
rated
just
it
go by taste.
3.75, you're like, oh, we're not that picky.
Yeah. No,
I give it a 4.08.
I gave it a 3.75, which is I don't even rate most darker beers because I don't want to bury the review.
Yeah.
So this is one of the first ones I've rated. But this would be a good beer if you had I feel like darker beers, like the ones without the coffee taste, like a porter, Yingling porter, or like a Guinness.
Mhm.
They're good beers to have like with a burger, like when you're having a meal.
Mhm.
I think this would be a good like meat beer, like if you're having like a burger or some wings.
Steak.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
I
steak.
can see that. Yeah.
All right.
I'd have it with like some like pepper jack, the burger then. Too,
Now,
with
the
like,
Soul Stone.
spiciness.
Interesting enough. Let's we'll now obviously this half of the show is where you're gonna feel lost.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So the Soul Stone, to receive the Soul Stone in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you have to trade a soul to get the Soul Stone. The spoiler ban has been lifted, so if you are watching this now and you haven't seen Endgame,
It's your own fault.
it's your own
Yes.
fault you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, so 2 characters died
I haven't
to get this stone. And one of those characters has already been greenlit for another movie. So
Well, that was always going to be a prequel,
Well,
though.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
that
a
was
prequel, but you got to remember, technically, Gamora never dies now.
yeah, it's weird.
I hate how that whole time thing's happening and all. That's a bunch of nonsense.
Phase 4 is coming, ladies and
Do we
gentlemen.
have a dump
Nonsense.
bucket?
We do not. We cross contaminate like shit in this show. We don't rinse or anything. We just go for it.
But I
Bunch of
think
savages.
we might
Actually give me a little bit.
yeah,
just a
we
little bit
might have to do that
with this one. because this is the one I'm most excited for, the reality.
So let's do this. Why don't I get 2 pitchers, one to pour out, one to pour in,
Or just pour a little bit of water in a glass and drink it. Like,
if you don't mind.
we'll get if you want to grab a glass while I'm talking about the next one, and get a glass of
sure.
water for the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So we're not ruining Dave's bottle of water
I
here.
got 2 bottles, so
right.
one's gone.
If you are watching, we do have one viewer. Hit that like and subscribe button, help us out a little bit. So this is the one I'm most excited for. This is a Reality Stone. This is a New England style double IPA with blood oranges. So the last blood orange beers I had was a Flying Dog, and it was unbelievable.
I'll keep it at the middle.
So,
of the table.
oh my god,
The color is fantastic.
Whoa.
the sweaty get a smell.
That one was very watery with like a hint of soulstone.
That's why we have a comedian on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you
Whoa.
getting, Ben?
Wow.
Wait till you smell this. This is
Woody.
gorgeous.
Ben just got a beer hard on, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm hard.
If you see the table pop up, you know why.
So this I didn't even
It
taste
smells
it.
like grapefruit.
It does. It
has that grapefruit color to it too.
So
I mean, it looks
as soon as I poured
it looks
this,
fantastic.
This might be a 5 already. I'm not gonna lie. I love grapefruit.
Wow.
I saved the
That's-
rest for you
that's
guys, so I'm not a
interesting.
big grapefruit guy.
It smells phenomenal.
I'm cuvee
Little bit.
that.
There's a little bit there, so we'll leave it for Ben.
I'm gonna cuvee that.
The smell is fantastic.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
The smell is
aromatic.
amazing.
Is that the right?
Now that's
smell?
the dankness of the hops, Matt. If you smell a little bit of skunkiness.
Yeah, it smells. It does smell good. It's got like a little bit of a sour taste to it. I'm through the first 2. I'm happy
That's really
because I worry
Ooh,
about
that's
these.
amazing.
Wow.
That's
really
good.
Wow.
So, as a huge grapefruit fan, he's known me obviously my entire life. I can literally eat my mom used to have to cut open 2 grapefruit, put them in a bowl, the whole 9, and I could eat grapefruit all day long. I'm just a huge grapefruit. It tastes like if you went to the store and you got grapefruit juice, or you bought a grapefruit where it's all kind of already done and it's in a big plastic
Yep.
jar, and you chug grapefruit juice straight out of the plastic. Like, there is not even a hint of alcohol in this taste.
Oh my god.
I'm not big.
no.
I mean, it's not very hoppy.
No,
It's citrusy.
it literally tastes like you were drinking pure grapefruit juice.
Yeah. The
And-
flavor profile from Untapped has orange in. I'm not picking up the orange.
I'm not either.
That's got that nice little tartness to me.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, a little
grapefruit.
bit tart,
If
but
this
it's
is
like
an
at the end, like a
if this is an
rind.
8.2 and I had a case of this, I would die because this beer would cripple me.
Yeah.
What is the alcohol?
It's-
in it?
This is
8.2.
8.2.
not
This
an al-
has been rated 183 times with an average rating of 4.18. And I'm pretty sure that the way we're talking on this table, everybody's giving it above a 4.18.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going 4. I'm going 4 on it.
This I don't do this.
You're giving it
The
a
other-
five.
You're gonna give it a
I'll tell you-
5?
This is a 5 for me.
I'll tell you why I'm not going higher. I couldn't drink more than one of these because it'd give me heartburn. It just has the grapefruit.
I would
Nothing
I
against
would
the beer,
gladly
It
burn
would-
for a week for this.
but I can feel it would give me heartburn.
The flavor profiles for this beer are citrus, orange, fruity, juicy, and hoppy.
Happy
That
you
is-
get that like
not
I was
picking
telling
up
Matt
enough.
that that
You're lucky I'm
dank-
saving you this last little bit because you want to do something
Citrus,
crazy. This is
fruity, and
unbelievable.
juicy are definitely the 3 I get. I don't really get
I know
orange
this
or
is
hoppy.
this is like a 2 for 2 for me. I'm really glad I got these.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not a huge like a grapefruit fan, but I get like a little bit of a passion fruit taste, which I like passion
Yeah.
fruit stuff.
It's like
So
a
that's
passion
interesting.
grapefruit.
Yeah,
It's
If I-
it's the
If I go
grape-
7
a
for
little bit of
7, I'm moving to
pomegranate, maybe?
Texas.
with that
Yeah.
sour.
we go 7 for 7. We're
We go
going
7 for 7. I'm
we're-
moving to fucking Texas.
I do have to say I was very nervous about doing gimmicks because that marshmallow one was
Yeah.
Yeah.
not pleasant. Shit times 10. Sorry,
But
Oh well. What
but these are awesome so far.
This
I'm,
is
are
unbelievable.
big.
That
I'm
is-
going 4.5.
that is
I
the
enjoy
best.
the shit out of this.
Yeah, that's the best grapefruit beer I've ever had.
Yeah,
The best blood orange
I don't
beer.
like
Blood,
grapefruit,
blood
but I like that
orange
one a
beer.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the fact that it's a double then 2 that actually adds double the hops into it. So like if you hear single, double, triple, like you're always going like
If somebody told me
Twice or
this was a
3 times
double and
as
I had
many.
no clue, I'd tell them to get the fuck out of here.
For-
There's no way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't.
4.8
I can't pick up the
for,
hops.
for an 8.2 IPA. I don't know.
All right.
For an
We're back.
8.2 IPA, you can't really.
we're not even
Yeah, we're not
wrapped
even
up
done.
yet. Jeez.
We're back to.
We didn't even
We're not-
discuss
we're
the
not-
stone.
All right, what Reality Stone? I forget.
We're
So,
not sipping and
reality-
slamming here.
That was
reality
the ether
stone?
in Thor
M&M
Dark
stone?
World.
Yeah,
It's not an actual stone. It's
it's that
what
ether.
they call an angry sludge in the
Yeah.
end game. It's when it gets stuck in Jane Foster and he has to
Oh,
take her to Asgard.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rocket goes in the movie
never-
there
I
and
never
it
seen Thor
withdraws it
Ragnarok.
from her.
That's one of the best scenes from Endgame is when Thor is on Asgard and he's talking to his mom
Yeah.
and he starts like crying. He's like, "I am totally from the future." Like,
Yeah.
that's one of the
Fat
best
Thor
scenes.
is my hero. I love Fat Thor.
I love this.
So Thor is the only superhero in that movie that I can relate to. So like after the end of the events of the Infinity War, Thor just turns into a huge drunk and he enjoys his beer,
Mhm.
and he just drinks and plays video games and gets he gets a huge like
Gut.
Uncle Butch belly, and
Apparently, he likes playing Minecraft and threatening little kids via the headset as well.
They did miss one opportunity with Fat Thor though when they were doing the Asgardians of the Galaxy at the end. Chris Pratt should have definitely been making fun of him because he was making fun of him in Infinity War.
yeah.
They definitely missed an opportunity with that.
But Chris
from a
Pratt was
comedy
kind of like he
perspective.
didn't want to cross the line because he's at the point where like Thor could beat him up and he didn't want any parts of that.
Well, no, it was still like a hilarious scene. The Asgardians of the Galaxy that was funny, and I can't wait for their team up movie. But
So we're at the Time Stone, another stone that I didn't see the movie of because I did not watch Doctor Strange.
It's on Netflix.
But we are back
That's a
to a
good one.
stout. This is our second stout. This is a 12-point
Awesome.
ABV. This is a bourbon barrel aged stout,
Oh,
nice.
conditioned with vanilla bean and cereal marshmallows.
Gimmick.
Well, I like bourbon. I like
Lucky
bourbon
Charms
That would
comes
Wow,
to
have
that's
mind.
been the
that's-
last one for me
wow.
because I like bourbon aged.
That's Imperial sweet stout too.
Lucky Charms comes to mind when you said marshmallow.
All right, so my first smell is pure coffee.
And there we go.
We got him. We lost him.
We had him with the first two, and then it's bye
And
bye.
what's this called? Reality?
This is the reality
Yeah,
stone.
back to
This is the
reality,
Mind Stone.
Tone. Back to reality.
So I am back to reality.
This is the Mind Stone, isn't it?
No, this is reality.
Time Stone. Time Stone.
Oh, time. Yeah,
We just
time.
drank.
We just did reality. Reality.
All
is
right.
amazing.
So if you're saying that you got nothing but coffee, I'm going a little light here because I'm kind of in the same boat as you when it comes to this stuff.
A little light. That's
About a shot.
That's a.
I'll make
that's
up for it.
That's about a shot.
I'll go a little heavy if it's got the coffee.
I really did like reality big time.
That was a 5. I can't believe I gave a 5.
Now, Ben, what are the odds you can possibly
Mm.
hunt down more of that one can?
At this point, impossible.
Do you know what the allotments were on this?
No.
Okay, so it was maybe 2 4-packs. There's only like 1 or 2 that you can only get 1 4-pack per person. That's how tough.
Now, what
this
if you
was.
just wanted
Kinda
like
like
one
Crown.
can of each?
Crown Royal Peach.
Yeah.
How do you get
Fuckers.
beer sent to you? Because like some of
Uh,
the
One case of the entire
We can't go into the details of that.
Yeah,
because I was gonna say there.
Matt,
Illegal.
Fight Club.
Save your questions
Okay.
for later.
Like
on the
Fight
show.
Club.
All right, yeah,
We don't
we're
talk
gonna have to
about
talk
Fight
about
Club. We
off
don't
the air.
talk about how we acquire beer.
Yeah.
It's like Fight Club. We don't talk about how we acquire.
Yes, yes, Matt.
Was this in your butt?
It was in somebody's butt. So,
We may or may not have crossed borders for this beer.
Yeah,
And we may
yeah.
or may have not done some things.
We did not go back in time. For
The
time
only
stone.
the only legal way we got this beer is it was delivered to a different state, and then we drove across state lines to get the beer and then brought it over because
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania you're not allowed to.
Well, that's the problem we're running into. The dudes
We-
from that group that I was
We
telling you
may or
about
may
are-
not have had that happen.
Yeah, they want to.
may
They
or
want
may
to
not
send
we
it.
are not going to acknowledge the fact that if we did or did not do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you
We
think?
can
I mean,
neither
if-
confirm nor deny.
There is certain packages that you can buy online that you can. It's made.
Let's
to
just
ship,
stop talking
it's
about
made-
it altogether.
It's
Yeah.
made to ship beer,
Yeah.
but if you were to ship it via mail in the state of Pennsylvania and they were to open and check it, you could get in trouble.
You
Yeah.
will get in trouble.
You will get in trouble.
You will get in trouble.
But
Because
anyway,
they will deliver your package for you, and it will also have a hefty fine inside the package.
so yeah, it is a interesting. So anyway, barrel aged cocoa, dark, boozy coffee are the fucking flavor profiles.
With vanilla beans and cereal marshmallows.
Here we.
I'll tell you what,
I smell the marshmallow. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not picking up the coffee.
Really?
There's a nice chocolatey cocoa aftertaste.
Sometimes when they're bourbon barrel aged, the bourbon gives it more of a boozy, and you
Mhm.
don't get the coffee.
I don't taste coffee at all.
I can taste the smoothness of the marshmallow.
Now you're gonna see how terrible my taste buds are, because as soon as it's touching my tongue, it's gonna taste like I'm at Dunkin' Donuts just chewing on.
I'll let you go first.
You are getting better at that.
So the very, very aftertaste is coffee. But like I just said, the bourbon barrel, you get the boozy taste,
Yeah.
so you're not getting punched in the face with coffee.
Bourbon
I
barrel.
like it.
I do too. That's a good
I
bourbon
like it.
barrel.
Yeah. Bourbon barrel aged remains my favorite.
So
type
now
of
that it's
IPAs.
sitting more in my mouth, the aftertaste, I'm getting the marshmallow.
Yeah,
That sweetness of the marshmallow.
that's very pleasant. Yeah, I
That's-
like it.
that's
I'm
good.
getting chocolate. I'm not even really getting coffee. I'm getting chocolate.
the
That's
chocolate.
actually kind of enjoyable.
I'm getting the chocolate at the end.
I
Ben,
will
you
try
might have
it.
found 2 stouts I like.
Try and pick out like when you ever try and do like a stout or any beer for that matter. If they're trying to do like the flavors, try and pick out that profile. Like just try and single it out in some way or another.
That's
Is
really
it like
that's-
if you ever listen to like music and you're
Yes, I
like you
can.
always want to focus on
Yes, I
like
can.
drums or like a bass guitar or just the guitar parts in general, which I kind of do. That's the way to go about with beer.
Yeah, I don't know why I do it, but I try to like let the beer touch different parts of my tongue because I heard there's different taste glands or whatever.
You gotta like squish it a little bit.
Well, I press it with the top of my tongue and then I let it roll back onto the back of my tongue, but I don't know why I do that. But yeah, I like
it's
this
a
one.
technique.
Yeah.
It's a technique.
you know, like
That's
there's no
really good.
chocolate
Do
in
that
it, but
thing
I'm
with your
getting like a
tongue, Matt.
chocolate
What?
taste to
Do
it. I
that
don't
thing
know
with your
why.
tongue.
Probably
If only you
because
guys
of the
could see.
bourbon barrel, kind of like giving a little bit of the chocolatiness. Now, one stout I want to get for you guys. It's a bourbon barrel age. It's a collaboration with Trillium and J. Wakefield. Barrel aged affogato.
That's got to be on my episode.
Affogato.
It's ridiculous. I actually rated it like a 4.75. I was literally this close to rating it a 5.
I will say, out of
Like
all the
that's how
shows-
insane it was.
Yeah,
So-
I gave this a
It was
4.
I gave it 3.75 as well.
This
So
one's
both-
had 201 ratings, an average of 4.4.
Yeah, it's good.
People like their
It's
stouts. believe
it's a
it or
very
not.
it's a very tasty. Once again, I never usually rate stouts, but it was delicious.
it
I'm going 3.75. Like again, it's not my cup of tea, but I enjoy it.
out of all the shows I've been on so far, this is definitely the most impressive start. So for all of them to be from the same brewery, that's a strong.
We try and like we were doing like showcasing different breweries at one point, like kind of like at the start then too. But this is like
I
The
would
first
say
one I
halfway
wanted to-
through. The first 2
Yeah.
episodes were just gauntlets of different beers, and then we did we did 1 or
we
2
did
episodes
like
where they
Who
were.
Farted. We
Yeah.
showcased like 3 of them, and then we did like another one. But this is this is nice. I really enjoyed sticking to one.
Yeah, this is the strongest brewery I've tasted. Multiple
That's
We
times.
didn't do an
Second
all
sip, I got a
Yingling.
lot of
We didn't
coffee.
do an all Yingling yet, did we?
No, we're gonna work on that.
We're gonna
though.
work on
Well,
that.
maybe.
We're gonna work on that. That's
We're gonna work
something. That's something in the future. So this one is the Space Stone. This one is a New England style oat cream double IPA conditioned
Ooh.
with blueberries and papaya. This is an 8.1. Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's it. The color doesn't scream blueberry or papaya. That's
It has
for
a
sure.
darker blue to it, like a little hue blue. Let me just here. I'll just pass it first.
It looks like a green drink that makes you poop.
It could be. So already we're on our 4th beer out of 7.
And they're all enjoyable.
They're
Very
amazing.
Yes.
enjoyable.
If you guys ever want to come back to Pennsylvania, we'll be completely okay with that.
Yeah, what he said.
Absolutely.
This was ranked by 264 people.
What's the average?
The average is, I don't know. I already went in there.
That's the Space Stone.
Yeah.
There's a nice aroma to it.
Yeah, very, very nice smell.
The average is 4.02.
Respectable. Very respectable.
So, fun fact about the Space Stone in Endgame: the reason that Loki disappears with the Space Stone is because they're making a spin-off on Disney Plus,
Whoa!
where it's going to be Loki in his own timeline, and they're going to be doing a show spin-off. So that's why he disappeared with Space Stone.
Yeah, they actually messed up the timeline a little bit.
Well, it's a
Wow.
different. Yeah, he's going to be in a different timeline. They're speculating. Like some are speculating he'll be in the past, but others think it's going to be this new Endgame
That good?
timeline.
For you.
It wowed me. I shit you not. It wowed me.
Ugh, there we go.
What's really good about these is they're not like
Holy shit.
overbearingly
Yeah.
heavy. They've got
Yeah.
like a nice light taste.
Yeah,
for
when
IPAs.
they go for a fruit flavor, they fucking nail it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Really good.
There's no like if you were a beer drinker,
I'm not picking up the blueberry.
Definitely
I-
papaya.
I get blueberry and papaya. I
Definitely
get both.
picking up the papaya.
Definitely getting papaya, but that is incredible.
Yo, ingenious.
Wow.
You are ingenious. You are
Ingenious.
you live up to your name. Like when you make
Ingenious.
a fruit now here's my I wish Heidi was here today. I really do. Because Heidi hates the taste of beer. Those two beers would be great tests for her because I don't taste any beer flavor in those two beers.
And the profile gives you blueberry, creamy, smooth, sweet, and earthy. I
don't
get
get
creamy
earthy.
and I get smooth, but I
Yeah.
definitely don't get blueberry. I get
I don't
papaya
get blueberry.
a lot.
I don't get earthy.
I'll tell you what, like this is not a bash at all to any of the breweries in our area. But if this brewery was still in Pennsylvania,
They'd make killing it.
they would kill it.
Yeah.
Like
They'd be in trouble. Everybody else would be in trouble.
honestly, besides Yingling, who would you give the moniker for the next biggest craft brewery that's ready available in our area?
Technically, it would have to be Trogs.
Trogs.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd have to go with Trogs.
If they put this in bottle in this area,
Oh, this would smoke Trogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
this would dominate Trogs.
All right, I'm giving them a 4.25.
Same.
Whoa.
Same.
Yeah,
Whoa, I'm really impressed.
that's the wow factor. When I first tasted it, I was like,
I'm
wow.
going 4.5. 4.5.
Wow.
4.25.
When I was like super dieting and not eating like a 10-year-old like I am currently, I ordered a papaya and it tastes like ass, but I really like this. Papaya is so disappointing when you have it as a whole fruit.
I mean, if this had like the blueberry tinge or more of a blueberry taste, I think this would be incredible. Like
Yeah.
possibly a
I
5.
didn't
I
pick it up.
still get blueberry.
I
I get
didn't
Well,
pick it
see,
up.
here's the thing when it comes to like adding different ingredients, and I noticed this from like Hudson Valley like beers. Whenever they throw in a certain like fruit or a certain ingredient into it, it actually enhances the other ingredient, kind of like a secondary,
Yeah.
or like kind of like boosts up that main ingredient overall. And this beer, in my opinion, does that for all you guys. So like some of you are tasting blueberry, the papaya is really working well with the blueberry enough where you're like, wow, I can really taste the papaya. Might be the sweetness from the blueberries coming in with your taste
Well,
buds.
I
But
get
I don't
the
know.
blueberry.
Just
I'm in
talking
the
about
camp.
blueberry, the best tasting blueberry beer I've ever had has to go to Ellicottville.
I was say Trogs. Remember when I had my first?
I was about to bring that up. Remember the blueberry story?
Yeah, the Ellicottville blueberry is absolutely, if you like blueberries, Ellicottville Brewing Company out of New York is the best tasting blueberry beer I've ever had.
I'd probably like that.
Now, while you're sitting here and we have this story in our heads, he's told this story several times already. What was your reaction when he told the VP of Trogs, your fucking beer sucks?
Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I was so...
I've since changed my opinion on Trogs. I did not understand craft brew at the time.
The look on the guy's face was like, you did not just say that. And
And I just walked away like fucking a G.
yeah. I had to apologize to him. I apologized to the vice president at Trogs Brewing for my son who didn't know anything about beer.
Craft beer.
Because I said to him, I said, he's 21 years old. What the fuck does he know about beer? And the guy just kind of laughed. And I said, it's actually really good.
Yeah, so
The only thing I've ever liked from Trogs was Mad Elf, so I'm kind of.
La Grave is pretty good if you ever get a shot to get
that's
some
what
of
we
that.
were looking for. We couldn't think of that name the other night. La Grave.
You were looking
I'll
for
tell you what.
lollipop.
I want
First
all-
cut and perpetual.
Awesome.
Oh.
I like Crimson. The Crimson Pistol.
No, I'm good.
Usually when I come up here, I
Perpetual
bring first
And the
cut with
first
us.
cut is, I would put that above Mad Elf, I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
My first like real craft beer was Mad Elf, because when I was in State College, W.R. Hickey's, they actually had a whole, like, that was when the whole craft scene is like you could only get Mad Elf, I guess, in cases because you couldn't get it in the bar anywhere. No one would put it out.
Yeah.
So I went to W.R. Hickey's. It was like $54 for a case.
Yep.
That was way back when, like 2010, 2011.
Right around the time
And-
Trogs was starting to get popular.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so like I had it in my trunk in my car, and I said to my roommate at the time, I said, hey, I'm gonna wait until the first snowfall and we're gonna drink a whole bunch of these. Now Penn State gets really cold, like 10 degrees, and First smell, I go, oh my god, guess what? I ran out my moccasins, brought the case up, and it was like super chill at like 23 degrees. It was perfect. And I had like 2 of them. My buddy had 2 of them, and we were flying. Oh my god,
Yeah.
were we flying?
So Mad Elf will ruin your night if you're not careful.
Oh, definitely.
Nugget Nectar was my first experience with craft beer. Trogs again, and whenever that stuff comes out, it's like I forget every other beer is in the case or on tap, and I just go ham on Nugget Nectar.
See,
Yeah.
everyone was hyping that one up for me, but I didn't like it. I didn't like that one that much.
Now, if you like Blue Moon style Belgian ale, La Grave would probably be right up your alley. Now, mind you, it comes with like a wine cork in it and a
This is
twist
the
top.
heaviest episode.
You got
we've
to twist it up, pop the cork, and it's easier served in a glass, but
We
it
could-
tastes phenomenal.
I'll tell you what,
done. 8.1 is the lowest one we've done so far.
And
we
I
can
think
That's
certainly do a
crazy
Trogs.
because-
We can certainly do a Trogs
there's
episode.
a
100%.
10,
They've
Mhm.
got enough. They've got enough.
I would love to do a
variety
Trogs
that.
episode.
8
Yeah.
Limestone.
All right, so we are on to power, and this,
Oh dear
this,
Lord.
ladies and gentlemen, is the power of the Stones. This is a Russian, so that's a great start. Russian Imperial Stout, brewed with coffee.
Already hate it.
Yay! And dark,
Already hate it.
and dark chocolate. This is a 14% beer right here.
Ben, if I die, it's all your fault.
It's not my fault at all.
So,
it's
And
none
this
of
is
my
the one I want to
fault.
drink the most of. So, GG, my sobriety.
Starting at a 3. It's only going up from there. It's a stout.
I don't get much coffee, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see after I pour.
There it is. So this has 192 ratings, an average of 4.14.
The average has not been under 4 so far.
No, I mean I'm the dickhead who gave both.
Tells you something about their brewery.
I gave 3.75 to
And
both the stouts,
Their
but
ability
I'm not a
to-
stout guy,
Right.
and I normally don't even rate stouts. But I still think a 3.75 for me is really like you're a good stout if I'm giving you that high.
I didn't even give it a 4. I gave it
And
3.75.
our flavor profiles for this one are going to be dark, roasty, chocolate,
Oh,
boozy, and thick.
Not even coffee on the profile.
No,
Taco
No.
Bell.
chocolate roast. I'm assuming
Yeah.
roasty.
Matt,
the
Matt would-
roastiness is probably
Roasty is probably where you get the coffee.
Yeah.
so
So depending on how long they roasted the beans for the coffee, it'll all determine where your flavor profile goes.
So Matt right now he just pulled the Thanos where Miss Marvel is fighting him and he just went heavy pour and punched her right in the face.
So I think
Matt,
you're a
went
big
a,
coffee
Matt went a
drinker.
Brewfest pour there. That's a Brewfest pour.
that's a yeah you
You'll be lucky if you get that much in your glass at Brewfest.
That's a Taco Bell's gonna get my business today.
every time Matt finishes an episode here he
He's
runs
on
he goes to Taco
on a
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No, that's not even food. That's not even food.
What?
See, I get a coffee smell right off the bat with this. It might just be me, but
I'm not
I
gonna,
get a little bit of a hot pepper vibe from it.
hot peppers.
I
No.
could,
Yeah,
I
it
could-
smells
I
like
could-
you
I
can
could
smell like the
it, actually, yeah.
capsaicin like in it.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, really. There's nothing hot about
Did
this.
you ever smell capsaicin? Before?
Yes.
I could smell that in the beer.
There's no
I
capsaicin in
actually,
I
I'm,
know
I'm
there's
1,000% with it. I smell it too.
Really?
I'm not picking the chocolatey up.
it.
Well, at least somebody agrees
Are
with
you getting
me.
coffee?
Well,
I like you.
They
I
probably
like
haven't
you.
taken
Yeah,
capsaicin
on the
tablets.
aftertaste.
Oh, man. Here we go.
That's what it smells like.
I'm terrified. Did you drink it yet?
No.
I
That's I
hate coffee taste.
Yeah.
It drives me.
like one thing I don't
On the
do.
back- on the
I've
back
tried
end.
coffee many different ways, and I just don't like coffee at all. So this is probably gonna be the
You
roughest
really
one for me.
handled that pretty well, man. I don't know.
On the back
handling it
end.
very
slight,
well.
Slight
It's coffee.
coffee on the back
It's
end.
coffee.
I'm about to leave the
Absolutely.
reality realm and go into the soul realm that Thanos was in. But instead of talking to my daughter, I'm gonna be talking to my ex and calling
Is
her.
that
over.
pungent? That's pungent.
Yeah. There's a definite
Nope.
coffee taste
There's
to it.
definitely coffee there.
That's pungent. Wow.
Now,
Nice.
now, just because I don't want to be unfair here.
I'm not picking up a chocolate. I'm definitely picking up the coffee.
Now,
That's just pungent overall.
So you got coffee on your aftertaste.
Yeah, on the back end.
I got coffee immediately,
Same.
and then the aftertaste is very boozy.
I
Wow.
hope. I hope.
I don't see where they're getting thick out of this for the profile. I think it goes
Mhm.
down relatively smooth. It's not thick like a.
Yeah.
It's not like a Guinness where you're drinking like a thick porter or a thick stout.
Wow.
But you're definitely not getting chocolate. But I'm definitely going dark, roasty, and boozy.
I will tell you guys this.
And I'm sorry,
never-
I'm not that much of an asshole, but I'm gonna go 275. Not exactly my cup of tea.
It was hard to taste because I just sort of opened my throat and downed it in one.
Now,
I liked it.
compared to other breweries that I've had with the stout,
If you click next to the arrow on flavor profile, you can open up more flavor profiles and add your own.
yeah.
Where is destroys my throat?
Now I've had stouts. Now
Woozy.
we've had stouts on this show that were so coffee tasting.
You barely got through the first sip.
That I didn't even rank them. I can go I'm gonna finish my pour. I don't think it's that. I don't think it was a terrible. Even though I got a
Finish that one
coffee,
at the end.
I think the aftertaste of it wasn't horrible. Like I thought it was a still like. I'm gonna give it a 3. Like I gave the other two 3.375. This one I will give a 3, which I think for my flavor profile is respectable.
I think they
I
wanted
gave
to
it-
go caveman on this one in the sense, just like
finish
let's
that.
just make this pungent and like ridiculous as much as
I
They
can't
want-
finish
possible.
that. I'm
Coffee,
sorry.
I'll also
dark
finish the
chocolate.
can.
Boom.
I like it.
They
No,
wanted
I
to
like
rally
it.
with
I gave it a
Don't
375.
kill the can, but leave a little bit in there because Ben wants to do something at the end.
Hey, Ben,
I
is there any particular reason why in the
We'll wait,
fucking flavor profile there's cheesy?
There
Oh,
has,
and
to
the
be, there
additional?
has to be something.
Yeah,
they had they
cheesy.
had anything you can probably think of.
If you make a cheesy beer, I'm out of here.
Well,
Probably
Abomination
somebody that was
made.
crushing cheese.
I
that's
could,
while
well,
drinking
Well, let me
this,
tell
'cause
you
I can do
guys a
that.
story about a beer
I could
that
try
I've
a
had
cheesy
from
beer.
Abomination Brewing Company. They only did it on tap, and it was at Rotunda when they did it because they were releasing some other beers besides, like Make Stranger Things Together, which were really great beers. They made one called Egyptian Cigarettes. Now,
What?
yes, Egyptian
Doesn't sound
cigarettes, or like there's
They made
something-
one
or
called
like
Cocaine
it's like
Money.
Egyptian jazz cigarettes or some shit. I forget what it was, but I'm not kidding you. The beer looked gray. When you poured it, you know what it smelled like?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. You know what it tasted like?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. I couldn't fucking believe how
Who made
ridiculous.
this?
Abomination made it one time, and I had
Sounds
it.
like an abomination.
It was an Abomination beer. I'm not bashing them. I like those guys, but seriously, that was the most ridiculous beer I've ever had. If somebody said to them, "Okay, you make a cigarette beer for a dare," they nailed it. Like they nailed it. It was ridiculous.
So we're on to our lowest percentage of the day.
Yes. So this is the mind hop.
Wait, I want to finish that one real quick. You said the interesting thing I thought you said there was like it destroys your throat. I totally get the exact opposite. I get like a warm feeling.
Oh, I was just
like I feel
having
like,
a joke
I
about
do
it.
Yeah.
too.
I was
do
gonna say
too,
like
yeah.
I feel like Thanos' little spoon right now. Like I'm just warm. And
I honestly, I'm not a big stout guy. I enjoyed all 3 of those stouts.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I was a fan.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, we're breaking barriers, man.
This is the lowest percent so far with an 8.
184 ratings, an average rating of 4.13.
Now, if you are a IPA guy, this is going to be up your alley. If you're not, this may not be for you, the Mind Stone. So this is a New England style double IPA, 4 times dry hopped with Citra and Mosaic. Sorry, thank you, Ben.
The basic
You're
flavor
fine.
profile is hoppy, earthy, mouth coating, sweet, and funky.
So if you don't
Mouth coating.
I think this is going to be very hoppy.
I don't like
Mouth
fries,
coating.
and I'm
Well, I'll
like
tell you this right now,
IPA fan.
Tony. Nothing can be worse than poor pitiful me.
I liked Poor Pitiful Me. I enjoyed that.
The
That
pour
one
got
was
a little
rough.
sloppier with
That one was rough.
This is the smell.
This has another great.
this is the
This-
hoppy smell.
Yeah. This has a
I think
hoppy
it's-
smell to
I think
it.
it smells great.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a
I like
definite
it.
hoppy smell.
I
to it.
like the hoppiness.
I like the hoppiness,
Wow,
but I think it smells
from
great.
From like
Is this
Stout-
a sour?
a foot
Stout-
away from me.
Stout
No,
is your
Smells like a sour.
kryptonite. IPAs are my kryptonite.
All right, so this is where we
I
hit.
can smell it from over here. That's how strong.
It smells like a
strong
sour,
smelling
right?
it was.
No, it's not a sour. It definitely
Ooh.
smells
Alright, well,
hoppy.
if everyone I smell
So four
I'm interested to hear.
four
Your,
times dry hop. So that's quadruple dry hop.
I like it.
What they do with quadruple dry hop, they'll throw in.
you like it?
Is he going back for another mouthful?
Does anyone else get creamy?
Yeah,
I'm
I
afraid.
know.
I
Yeah.
haven't even tasted it yet. I'm afraid.
Absolutely.
creamy, a little tart, smooth.
There's a definite hop kick to it.
See, that's
There's a
the
definite hop.
combination.
Yeah.
See,
Where's that can at?
Where's that?
see
can?
that double combination of Citra? It adds a little bit
You
of
going back for
citrus
another
and
shot?
mosaic.
Yeah, there's.
Somebody can have the rest of this. I think my tongue just had a stroke.
You tried it out,
Yeah.
man.
I tried it.
Honestly, I don't find this hoppy at all. I actually find it kind of sweet.
I get hoppy.
It's a little tart. I find it smooth though. It's not really over the top. I think it's smooth.
I could go with
1000%
funky on the
disagree
flavor
with
pro-
everything you just said.
Flavor profile.
I taste the hops.
I can
It
have
doesn't
to-
I'm
taste
gonna
funky.
click funky
That's-
just because
that's-
it's there.
Yeah, it's definitely funky because it's not very hoppy.
I get creamy.
Creamy. This is good.
Yeah.
Oh, look
This
at
is good.
Ingenious. You just
No, it's not.
now my dad is is the ultimate. He hates the.
It's.
Smooth.
He doesn't care for IPAs.
No, he does not like.
Did you
IPAs.
taste it yet?
Yeah, I like it.
Tart.
Grapefruity.
No,
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
no.
See, that's the power of Citra and mosaic.
That's why I gave it
hops.
that tart. That's why I said
Yeah.
it was tart because you get that little
No.
bit of a. There's some kind of fruit in there, just a little bit, but enough
Yeah.
to give it a good flavor.
Now Ben, I know
I
you
can-
said you want to do something crazy, right?
Mhm.
I feel like this is just my opinion. You can change
like
it if you
that.
want. I feel like if you're gonna do your craziness, I think you should finish your glass now and do it with the 6 stones.
I was just gonna say I figured out the craziness as soon as you were talking about that.
Yeah,
He's gonna
So,
do it.
you should do it with the 6 now, and then this, like, because I feel like
Now I want to
You're
hear what
putting the
you're going to
stones
give this
with the
because
hop.
I got mine locked in
think
here,
this
and
should
I just want to
be
see where you're at, see if we're on the same
your
page.
suicide.
I got it. I
No,
got it.
I want to do all
You
7
know-
of them. I'm gonna commit.
I
I want to
will
commit on the show.
I will do what you were going to originally do, and I will take that one out.
There's an option here for grapefruit peel. Like a grapefruit peel, not grapefruity,
Right.
but
The
the peel,
peel.
like a bit almost. I hate to say
Well,
bitterness 'cause it's
grapefruity's
the
there
hopping.
too.
Grapefruity, but you can get mixed up between the sweet grapefruit and like a regular grape, like this,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
Like if you eat an orange and you bite
Yes.
the peel, it's a different
Mhm.
taste.
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
rind, the
grapefruit
rind,
peel
the
is
rind.
what I'm
Yeah.
picking.
Yeah.
One thing about this though, it has great texture.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
very,
Mhm.
very nice to sit here and want to drink.
And see, with Citra and
This-
mosaic hops.
To me, this would be an all-day beer.
This
Yes.
is going to sound redundant for me, but considering I am not an IPA fan, I gave this a 3.75.
That's
that's
respectable.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
See-
is good.
See, with that Citra and mosaic
4.25 for me.
combo that you have there, like the Citra kind of tastes more like your citrus, and mosaic is kind of like that weird. It's like a weird hop.
Yeah.
In a sense, you get that little bit at the back end of it, and that's what makes this mind beer awesome in that
That-
aspect.
That's what makes it funky.
And then when they ever do like a quadruple dry hop, what they'll do is they'll have the base of the beer, and what they'll do is they'll throw in those hops into it, and they'll hop it into there, and they'll do it 4 times in order to get that flavor of the beer in. So
Thank you, Reese. We do have a lot of stickers. We have a little bit of everything. We have different movies, TV, comic book references everywhere. We have
Local
a lot of different local bands, breweries. We have a lot of breweries on the table. Yeah, we try to go a little crazy with the stickers. So if you see any stickers on here and you Google them or look them up, like Faith and Exile, Fright Rags, Valhalla Visions, there's a lot of cool stuff on there, man. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Help us out. We do a lot of cool shows here.
Yeah, I'm going 4.25 on that. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Good.
You should take out Simpson and Blackface over here. Just because it's not. I don't want to
Ben?
pressure.
It is.
What do you got for that?
So
for
offensive.
mine,
I went 45 as well. It's a good IPA.
Yeah, that's one I think we might be in trouble with. That goes right up there with Devil's Hop Yard for me because even if that was 8.6, that went down so smooth and it was unreal.
Devil's Hop Yard was its own category. I
Yeah.
still think.
Yeah.
I know I always keep saying that some beer is always pleasant, but like the mind has been a pleasant beer, just like that ripeness, the juiciness of it. It's one of those beers like how everybody's saying it. Yes, I would drink that all day, every day, and I would love to see Ingenious do something like that in that aspect. Then too, do a quadruple
If
dry hop and make it
Ingenious,
their own
all right,
flagship.
just hitting all the 6 stones, right? We did the six hops. We'll say the 6 hops. I'm impressed with all 6. I know. For the most part, I think we all agree, except Matt. He did not like the mind.
Yeah,
Five out of
that's
6
how
for me,
that's what's
too.
really interesting about artisan beers is how everyone can get a different opinion. Like
Mhm, absolutely.
you guys loved it.
And that's where they get that's how they get better, is they take the negativity and they turn it into, okay, how can we do this better?
I mean, that one there, I don't think, if you just don't like that flavor profile, it's not going to do much for you. Now, 3 of those beers were stouts, which I'm not a big stout guy. And we've had on numerous shows, we're up to episode 12 or whatever. There's some stouts I didn't even review because I didn't want to bring the rating down because that's just not my flavor profile.
Right.
I've rated all 3 of these hops. I thought they were, all 3 of these stouts. I thought they were good.
2 out of 3 for me. That the Russian was just way too much.
That's an acquired taste.
yeah,
That's
the
here,
Russian, yeah.
here nor there.
Now,
Which
now
one was
when
the
it
Russian?
comes, that was the Power Stone.
The 14.
Now, if you want to talk about Ingenious as a brewery so far, without even doing the last can, when they do a fruity flavored beer,
They kill it.
there is no other
Even our
brewery.
stouts,
They nail it.
Yeah, there's
Even our
no
stouts
other
are good.
brewery that I feel that could ever, like those two, that blueberry papaya and that blood orange. It literally, if you went to a high school dance and they had the fruit punch bowl and you poured a bottle of vodka in it and you get it perfect where you just take only fruit punch,
Yep.
and you get everyone at the party in like the 80s rom-coms and everyone gets hammered and they didn't know it.
Without the date rape.
Yeah. that's those two. Like,
Yes.
they are the best
Yeah.
fruit flavor
That-
beers I've ever had ever.
That second one we had, I don't know the freaking jewel names or whatever, but that second one we had,
The reality stone.
Space was the blueberry papaya.
No, the reality stone was the second one we did.
the one you were talking about. You don't even
Reality.
realize there's alcohol in
Yeah,
it.
reality.
That would be
If you
that
drank
would creep up on you.
at 8.2%, if you drank 4 glasses of that reality at 8.2%, you are in a different reality.
Yeah.
You're going to be calling for a ride home real quick.
There is
Yeah.
no booze. Like, you don't even get that, like, oh, that's beer.
That's
taste.
time travel worthy.
That's crazy.
That's time travel worthy.
Well, to take it a step further, even like I'm a stout fan, the stouts are really good. Like this is just solid all around brewery. This is definitely the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that most breweries won't even can their stouts because they feel that it takes away from the stoutness when you can it.
Yeah.
That's what we found out from a different brewery that we've done before.
The one that did the Imperial Pumpkin, they only do bottles of their
Yes.
Imperial
Most
stout.
of them will only bottle it because they
Yeah.
feel like canning it would take it away.
Yep.
If there is any truth to that, where it takes away a little bit of the process once you can it, I don't taste it with their cans.
I would like to.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Now, these were all made, for the most part,
No, don't forget.
last
these are
month?
last month, April 15th.
Yeah.
Don't mind my hazy vision.
I didn't even look at the bottom of the can.
We didn't even look at the bomb. I know, I didn't either.
So this has
Rest
been
in peace,
sitting.
Loki, for the power.
This is crazy. All right, so
So
hold
these
on.
have been sitting roughly a month.
Yes.
How about that? Yeah.
Yep. By the time we got
Just
them,
reality.
So time says your time has come. Did you do Soul?
Space, Raw, Texas. I don't know. That's an inside joke or some sorts.
Let your soul glow. Soul glow, soul glow. Coming to America.
Uh-oh.
Hey, mama.
Yeah.
Come sit down.
Just in time to try some beer.
Come sit down. Right here.
The hoppiest beers require the strongest will.
Way to go, Matt. Matt got my own Mother's Day gift, and I didn't. Thanks.
I love your mom. I used your mom as an excuse because I was at Dollar General and I bought like cookies and I bought Krabby Patties and stuff, and like the girl that works at Dollar General now. No,
She'll like that first fruit one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit, Ben. Just some time.
She'll like that
absolutely
first fruit
fine.
one.
the girl that works at the Mono City Dollar General right now. Shout out to her. She's kind of cute. So
this,
we were.
Do you have a name?
I think it was Sophia. I think that's what her name tag said. I don't know. I was looking at her other parts, but I was buying the cookies and Krabby Patties, and I was buying your mom an iTunes card, and I was like, "Do you think an iTunes card is a good gift for like a 6-year-old? Because we're having a niece's party for that other stuff, like because it was my food that I didn't want to tell her that I eat like a 5-year-old, so I just used your mom as an excuse for my niece's party. But happy Mother's Day!
So my mom just showed up. So happy Mother's Day. So this beer that you're about to try. My mom
Kicking it.
she drinks for the most part like what would you say? Like I would say girly beers like
No.
Michelob's.
Well, Mick Ultra.
Make Ultra, which is a girl
That's
beer.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And
Now, this beer-
Nothing wrong with
and
drinking girly beer.
Lambrusco wine
Yeah, and Lambrusco wine.
once in a while.
Don't get me wrong, my mom. I've seen.
Oh.
Wine coolers.
Wine
wine
cooler.
coolers.
Her go-to drink is her version of the Sex on the Beach.
And what's her
Have you ever
version?
had the
Which
raspberry
is-
twisted tea? That's really good. Yeah,
Which
that's really
her
good.
her version of the Sex on the Beach is orange and cranberry juice, a little heavier on the cranberry than the orange,
Mhm.
with vodka and peach schnapps.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not
pretty
calling my
good.
mom not like my mom. She can drink. She's a
No,
drink.
she can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
she can't handle it, but I've seen my mom drunk.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, all right.
Once in a blue moon, she'll get drunk.
Yeah, she's not a prude
I'm
about
not
it.
a bad drunk.
She's not-
But she doesn't drink much.
all right, so we're talking about drinking. How about the one time
In the alcohol in the alcohol intake realm, she would be called a cheap date.
Yes. So
She's just like, oh,
Well, I'm
It's not going to
outta
cost you a
here.
lot of money to go out and get her drunk.
while mom is here, what about that one time you took her out and she drank a pitcher of kamikazes?
Oh yeah, she won't do kamikazes.
What happened that night?
She had
She
had a
That's small.
she had a
that's small.
this is
What?
half. This is half.
Like the beer pitchers that you get at the bar.
The regular beer pitcher that you get at a regular sized beer pitcher
I drink two
of
them.
kamikazes, and she drank 95% of it.
I drink two of those beer pitchers. That
I didn't see the second one. You snuck the second pitcher in on me. I didn't see the second one.
I had a pitcher of
Um,
kamikaze night at the
But
Citizens
on the
one
way
night.
home, she said she was going to be sick. At the moment, she was
Bomb on that one.
at the moment she decided to be sick, and she opened the door to the car and decided to get sick. And I reached out. She would have fell out of the car if I wouldn't have grabbed her.
Where'd you grab her by?
Thank God she's gifted because she had the thick bra strap and it held. Yeah, it held.
She would have been the second black one to exit the movie.
She would have been.
I was in the first
She would have been the first. She would have been the first. In fact, I think the next year he became the first,
Yes.
which is another story.
Yeah, that's a whole other. When I have
No, wait a minute. No,
When
wait a
he's
minute.
here-
We're sitting at a table here and we're having a few
No,
drinks. I
when
mean, this
he's
story
here-
is capable.
when he's here,
when my uncle Butch is
we
here,
have to tell that story.
because if you tell him, I heard you jumped out of your moving vehicle, he will quickly correct you and say, I did not jump, I exited.
Yes,
or I rolled.
yes. He exited out of a moving vehicle
Doing
And-
what? 35, 40?
and about 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah. Did not work out well for him.
No,
That
so
sounds like it.
that's
Usually
an-
somebody like that's the guy I'm rolling up to in the meat wagon and be like, so what happened here?
That's for a few. He ended up in the ambulance.
Yep.
That's for a future episode.
That is a few.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, I definitely will have a Blackwell episode. Hopefully, maybe when Austin comes home, we'll do an all Blackwell
I think
episode.
I think we should when Austin gets home. Week and a half, 2 weeks.
And
we
he
should
brings
do
all
it.
that delicious West Coast beer with him.
He does have a lot of West Coast
Yeah.
beer coming.
You should see all the
That's gonna be
videos.
nuts.
He's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
But,
gonna be
he,
nuts.
he bought another travel case to bring beer.
I did tell him do not try and bring it on your carry-on. It's
No,
not
check
gonna work.
Check it.
So he's gonna put it in his check bag,
Yes.
which he gets free. He gets free baggage fees because he's active military.
Yes.
Oh wow.
That was the best thing about being in the military.
Yeah. So I told him, I said, look, wrap
Before
it up
we-
in your
Before,
phone.
before we get to that, your mom's stalling
Yes.
over there.
So
Yeah,
this
you
is
gotta
this.
taste that.
Try this one already?
Yeah.
Yes,
So this
yeah,
is
try it.
overall to us the best beer we've had so
It's
far.
delicious.
One of two. One of two.
It's delicious.
This beer will ruin your life.
Tell
In a
him.
good
In the
way.
sense that you
That
wish
guy was gonna say that
there
doesn't
was
sound
more
very
of it.
appealing.
Change your life.
It's like grapefruit juice.
It's life changing.
Try it.
Try
So
it.
what she just said is it doesn't even smell like beer. It smells like grapefruit juice.
Yeah. Try
There
it.
you go. Try it. Go
Try
ahead.
it.
Try. Let's make her shock on it.
Maybe if it was on ice.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So what does it taste like?
Grapefruit juice.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Now-
taste like beer, does it?
We're gonna give you one more of the fruity one, just a little bit, because Ben wants to do something stupid.
Do you have an ice cube? Give her an ice cube.
Then get the ice.
Yeah,
On the
we have
rocks.
ice. I mean, come on.
They
No.
have been sitting now with these beers, Mom. When you don't have them as cold, more of the flavor profile does come out. So if our show starts at 3, we actually pull the beer out maybe a half hour, 25 minutes before the show starts to let them not be as cold when we try them.
Right.
Trying
because
to
you
get
get-
them out of prime.
See, I do
Now
still
I
like
taste
them
the beer
cold.
at the
Yeah.
end. Now I taste the beer.
Now try
Yeah.
this one. This one is blueberry papaya.
Try that
Oh,
one.
papaya.
You just
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't taste like the
papaya.
papaya
Wow.
fruit.
It's
I
not
said
good.
that tasted like butt earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the
Try
papaya
it.
fruit. Don't worry. I'm glad Beatsball backed me up on that
The
one.
first one better.
Is it still good though?
It's still good.
yeah, you get a small, subtle hint of grapefruit out of that one too.
A little bit, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone who doesn't drink as many craft beers at all.
At all. None.
All right, give her the 14%.
Give her a stout.
She drinks coffee. Give her a Russian stout.
Give her that barrel aged.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Here's a
that's
14.
gonna punch her in the face.
You're gonna go
Like a
cross-eyed,
Thanos.
man.
Your
You're
mom's
gonna
gonna
ruin her.
fall off that chair right
You're gonna
now.
ruin her.
That's only a sip. That's the strongest beer of the day. That's a 14%. That's gonna taste like coffee.
Your mom's.
That's the one I drank the most of.
Try
She
it.
likes coffee.
Try it. You like coffee?
Try it.
Try it.
She's
Just
gonna
try
fall
it.
off.
You
that chair.
amaze me.
That's gross.
Just
Come
Try
on.
it. Just try it.
Try it.
Be one of the
You guys
guys.
drink your glasses out after everyone. You're
Not
gonna
really.
say-
Not really.
Not really.
We're gonna have a spelling bee with you after this one.
Go ahead.
You guys like.
Yeah.
She's gonna go
It's
visit
Mother's
Odin.
Day. It's a celebration.
He's already being
She's gonna go
grow
visit
up.
Odin after this one.
You're gonna get pregnant.
Someone's getting pregnant tonight.
You got that, Tony.
She's like,
That
"Oh."
one didn't
So the
like
Power
that.
Stone was not
Yeah.
for it.
Nope.
All right, so we are at the last can. Now the bottom of the can says, without spilling it on my own head, like Gak style Nickelodeon, the hoppiest beers
Do you want me to read Tony?
What one is this?
require the strongest will. The hoppiest beers require the strongest will.
And this is what percent?
This is a 10%. This is a New England style triple IPA, dry
Ooh.
hopped with Citra, Galaxy, Mosaic,
Mosaic.
Ella, Vic Secret, and Azekia. Am I saying that right?
As a
No,
cow.
I can
What's
read
it called?
So,
Let me get my
So
four
we've
first.
had
Oh.
a double, a triple, and a
So
quad
that sounds
today,
like
correct?
that.
so New England. No,
No
it's just a triple.
No
New England
quads.
style
What-
triple
what's this
IPA.
This is
this
the
is
Infinity
Infinity
Hop.
Infinity Hop
Infinity.
2019.
2019. Hopped with Citra, Galaxy, Mosaic, Ella, Vic Secret, and Azaka. Boom.
Nailed it. Way to go, Ben.
It's not
So
coming
if
up.
they're saying that the
Wow,
hoppiest beer,
This is like,
this is gonna be it's gonna be a hoppy beer.
I
Oh,
don't
hop.
think Matt will like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's it.
take
It
a
is just
take
like,
a small.
There we go.
You're just
When
like,
you say mosaic or
Go big or go home. That's what I look
Yep.
at.
mimosa.
We do not do mimosas.
yeah, you can really smell
Rusty
a lot of
rails.
those hops.
Rusty rails.
Not a
You
fan.
can really smell those hops into that one too.
You like mimosas?
Are we giving your mom the?
I gave her a
We'll go
sip
to
of
Rusty
mine.
Rails.
Just so you get them
They do a flight.
A mimosa?
Again,
Yeah.
I'm
Or,
getting.
you can do Rusty Rails for their Sunday brunch. You can do a flight of their beer or a flight of mimosas.
Is anybody else
Really?
getting like that
Yeah.
same little grapefruit hint to
Yeah.
this? Is it just me?
No. A
There's
lot
a
of them
citrus.
do like.
Now I'm
but
picking up the
that's like with
citrusy.
the mosaic.
This
and
smells
Citra,
great.
Yeah.
This smells
Smells really
incredible.
good.
I mean, even Matt's got a pretty nice mouthful there, and
Matt just like no.
nope.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Now,
Sorry, buddy.
now Matt does not like hoppy beers.
I'm gonna take this some more of the
I
power.
think you're gonna be
Not too much. You have to save him a little
disappointed. I
bit.
think you're gonna be disappointed.
That's hoppy. That's really hoppy. That's right up my alley. I love the hops.
But
That beer can
It's
What I-
hoppy, but it's not bad. The-
what I
the
mean by
scent is
disappointed-
great.
What I mean by disappointed is it smells. The aroma is much better than the taste.
yeah,
yes,
the smell is fantastic. Like
When you smell this beer, you think this is gonna taste great.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
this one
Provide
kicks
the
you in
Trying
the
to fill
teeth with
to
the
his
hops.
expectations in a way.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that I kind of agree with you on that one. Yeah.
This one has been tried 329 times with an average rating of 4.3.
It's not bad.
Definitely not.
It's not.
I mean, it's not bad.
that's
but
my kind of
It
beer.
it kind of aroma to taste is kind of a letdown.
It's almost like a. It's like it smells fantastic, and it's almost like a tease. Like this is going to be amazing,
Yes.
and then as soon as it hits your tongue, it's like.
And maybe it's because
With
the six
alcohol.
other beers. Maybe it's because the six other beers tasted as good as
I'm
they
just gonna
smelled.
rinse here
Yeah.
first, just to make sure that it's.
This is all right. As an IPA, this is my favorite of the. I think there was two really strong IPAs. This was my favorite of the two. I'm giving this a 4.5.
As for hoppiness, this is definitely their hoppiest
Yeah, this is
beer that I've
definitely.
tasted so far.
Yes.
Mhm.
This is definitely the strongest one. But like I said, I'm going to rinse. I'm going to get another mouthful here, and I'm going to give it a second go.
Now, do you feel that when we tried everything else and then leading up to the Infinity Hopped Gauntlet, do you feel like that it was, all those beers that we had such a plethora of flavors
Mhm.
that kind of let you down, Infinity Hopped, or just in general?
I think that's what it might be, is because there was so much of a flavor profile in the first 6 beers. This one
This is
just
more of a
kind of
standard.
fell off a little bit
This is
as far as the flavor goes.
So so the best way I can describe it is the other 6, like you said, very high flavor profile, and this
Yeah.
one is just like, hey, here's a triple IPA.
Yeah.
The best way I could
Now, you
describe
see,
it is
after a rinse, though, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. It
Yeah,
wasn't as bad after
After
the
the
rinse.
rinse, it got a little better.
the best way I could describe it is like a bully made you like a rusty pole. I don't think it's very good.
Now, the profile.
The other ones were I will say this
Hoppy,
brewery
dank,
in
citrus,
general is lit.
creamy.
Oh, you're
heat.
pouring
Don't get
in
the
that
heat.
one.
Heat?
I don't catch the heat.
I don't get heat at all.
I was gonna. Oh, okay.
There's more room in this glass.
Okay, fair enough.
Ben, are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
What are you doing mixing?
Oh, no, Ben. Don't do
You
this.
mix.
That's what Ben wanted.
Oh,
Huh?
If you
no.
do half of it, I'll do the other half.
Why are you doing that?
But yeah, hoppy.
Why are you
Citrus.
doing that? You would have never did this
Citrus,
with the
I can
glass.
agree on the citrus.
That's gross. You should
Citrus
drink that.
smell, not
You
as
gotta
far as
drink
taste.
it.
Yes.
Well, give me
I don't
a
know if
photo
I'd
of
go
that very
dank.
first one I had before
It's
you
gone.
take out that.
That's
Oh,
gone.
too late.
You already took it.
Wait until the head
Uh,
goes down.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Ben, you're a psychopath, by the way,
that's
for this.
gross.
Yeah.
Where's Heidi upstairs?
No, she went to her mom's
Where's the dog?
with her.
Dry hoppy. I mean,
Nancy, wait until you taste those cookies. I'm about to eat them right now. They're so good. Those cookies are so good. They have like a Nutella in the middle. They're chocolate chip cookies with Nutella.
We're
in them.
cracking them open.
They're so
I'll be
good.
right back.
So what we did here is we took a little bit of each stone. And we
You're
put
gonna
it-
be the guinea pig.
I'll get 911 on standby.
Oh, we're all sipping this.
Oh, I was gonna say
We
I'll,
all are. Whoa.
I'll go last. I'll kill it. Whatever is left of it.
Oh, man.
See, the flavor profile for that last one's really out there. Like, even what they give you the recommended, like heat. Where do you get the heat at from that
Ben,
last
start
beer?
there. Give me that.
Ben.
Well,
I got the
probably-
heat because I'd rather set myself on fire than drink that again. But
You got enough.
Oh.
Whoops.
Poor slow.
Oh.
He did it again.
Nothing missed.
Nothing
Did it
missed that
more
time.
Slower.
His eyesight is off.
Are you trying to kill us?
This was Ben's idea.
That's
Okay.
gross.
Well,
This is
7 beers,
going to be
one
literally everybody running to your bathroom after we're done. Oh no, that's way too much. How is there that much of that one left?
A splash of reality.
Oh, there should be the splash of reality for this is we're
Here, look at, nailed it.
nailed it.
Oh, ugh.
So Ben, what would you give on the flavor profile for the gauntlet?
For the gauntlet, just for the fact that
Oh my god, that looks horrible.
Yeah.
This is all right. So this is a tribute to our Hulk, our Scob. So Scob has gone to many different breweries, and he will call it a suicide beer, and he will take
every single one on tap.
He will take whatever's on tap. If there's 7 taps, pour a little bit of each tap into a glass, and he will drink it. So this is our tribute to Scob. This is the ingenious
bomb.
the ingenious suicide beer.
I'm gonna dub it. I'm gonna
where
I'm gonna
I
coin
didn't even
it.
know where you were going for there. You're just
The
like,
trash
man.
can. The trash can.
This
right
is
there.
gonna be called the Infinity Destruction.
Ben, could
That's
you-
how we're gonna do that.
Let's
The
do this.
snapping,
Let's
the
call it the
decimation.
snap.
No, it should be
This
called the
is the snap.
decimation.
We're gonna
snap.
call it the snap.
This is the snap.
I thought
Let me get a picture of that before you even drink it.
the decimation.
Just hold the beer up. Let me see that.
The Russo brothers
Turn-
called the
turn-
snap the decimation.
turn it.
That's
Hang on,
what
hang
I-
on.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, we got to get a picture of this.
It's not like this is on video or anything.
All right.
All right.
Good
All
luck,
right.
brother.
So, am I gonna drink all this? And
No,
then you
No,
guys-
no, no. We're
Yeah.
all gonna drink it, but we're calling this the snap.
Wow.
This is when we're all gonna disappear for the
This is-
rest of the
this is
evening.
awful.
Can we call it the
Pleasant.
decimation? Because that's
This
what
is
it's called. That's
awfully
what the snap is
pleasant.
called by the Russo brothers.
That was the weakest mouthful I've ever seen in my life.
All right, I'll do another
That,
one.
yeah, the
Might as well.
head tilt certainly didn't
Yeah.
portray the size of the sip.
Now pass it to your mom next.
Believe it or not that bad.
Oh,
Wow,
I'm gonna
it
kill
kind of tastes
whatever's
like a
left of it.
cola.
I'll be the
he's gonna be the last
It
one.
kind of tastes like a cola.
I'll be the experiment that I'm.
Don't lie to us, Ben.
This is how we all get herpes.
That take two.
No comment.
It's
Like,
all right,
meh.
nothing spectacular.
Put it this way, it was a lot better than that one pour that we did where we did.
Yeah, we
the-
did a pour. What did we did the? That was on your episode. We
We
did the
did a
chocolate.
dunkel. We did a
Yeah.
dunkel
We did
and
a-
like the strawberry rhubarb.
We did a strawberry rhubarb chocolate peanut butter pour, and it tasted like a normal Miller Lite. It was the strangest thing ever.
Yes. Yes.
We took the most two flavor
That's a-
profiles.
I mean, that's a weak stout.
really.
That's a weak stout.
Go ahead.
It's not terrible.
It's a weak
I thought
stout.
it tasted like a cola. to
This is
me.
where I'm gonna disappear for the rest of the evening. Thank you, guys.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's only at 125%.
It's a weak stout.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not.
I'm still
I'm
gonna
getting
disappear.
excited. We're talking about it being a stout.
It's,
I'm still gonna disappear for the rest of the evening after this.
A lot better than that one, the first cuvee that we had on the show.
Ingenious. I bet you no one's ever done this.
And we didn't even measure out pours. This is just whatever was left in the can.
someone in Texas at Ingenious Brewery sitting there. Them fuckers are great.
No, they're probably like, this is why we miss fucking Pennsylvania. All
So
right,
what is the technical total proof of all the beer in here?
I don't know.
I really don't know either.
14, a couple of 10s, 2 8s.
Let's be safe and do 12%. Let's just say
Okay, so
12%.
You're not trying to enhance? It's Mother's
She's
Day.
like,
All right, well, I'm about to become a
Last
father.
one has to finish.
I'm about
it.
to become a father.
Last one has to finish it.
Oh, you
oh, come on, you dirtball. All right, here
I
we
said
go.
I was going to kill it the whole time.
Chug it, Ben. Chug it. Go, 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 go.
Does anyone feel like his
Please
trees
do
are
not
not
throw
slower
up
than
on
I
me.
did?
Do not throw up on the table.
For the beer drinker, I felt like I chugged that way faster than you.
I don't care. I drank all mine. I don't
Now the
care.
question is, who's dying first, Iron Man or Thanos?
I feel all right. I have the fat man's tolerance. I always had a weird tolerance.
Realistically, that suicide pour or whatever we'll call it,
The snap.
the snap, or
I thought it tasted good.
yeah,
I thought it was delightful.
the aftertaste was still coffee.
Yep.
Chugged easy.
Yeah.
It was very. You still got a little bit of the fruit. There was a fruit flavor
Lots
to it.
smoother than what it should have been.
It was actually a good beer.
Yeah.
I'm getting the bourbon age taste.
Yeah.
Can we like write a profile into Untapped and just be like mix all of these together?
So
That would be a
realistically,
citrusy stout.
yeah. So
It was a goofball thing to do, but it was awesome. I
I'm
thought.
gonna be honest with you.
I like it.
I don't travel very much, obviously, money wise. But I think a trip to Humble, Texas is definitely has to be on the list.
See, if they would have brewed this
Where
one
is
as the
Humboldt,
Infinity
Texas?
Gauntlet, if they mix that together, I would drink that all day. Like it's really good, actually.
Yeah, that mixture was a really good beer.
with
Yeah.
all the fruit and everything else, like you got like 20, for me at least, it was 25% like the stout flavors, but like the fruit and the hops really overpowered it, and that's what made it really cool because it was
No,
just like
we didn't do anything
black and,
scientific. We had like a lot of mind, a little bit of reality. Like it was like a
Yeah.
kind of so. I
Whatever's
mean,
left.
There's a
over.
hodgepodge.
yeah, but that was a good pour. Like
I would rate that as 2 cheesy gordita crunches.
that's my favorite.
They're just
too.
north
Yeah.
of Houston. They're
Just north of
outside
Houston?
No
That-
spicy ranch.
That's definitely a trip. I mean, if I'm really, really bummed out that we lost this brewery to Texas.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. If it was in Dallas, I probably wouldn't go.
He's got
No,
a- he's got a
just
point.
at a point, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Just out of pure spite, we're not going to Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to. Just out of pure spite.
as a Redskins fan, I will not go to Dallas.
Although it would give us a reason to go to Dallas is when Washington plays in Dallas.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would drink all of these beers and then piss on their stadium. But no,
give them the fuel.
ingenious. You guys did a phenomenal job with these beers.
Ballers.
Yes.
They're really good.
Phenomenal. We're really disappointed that you guys were a Pennsylvania brewery and we lost you guys because you're super talented at what you do. Very, very tasty beers. I mean, we're all about the gimmicky stuff, and we're big nerds and the infinity hops. This was an awesome idea, and we will
really good.
definitely be contacting our guy more to get more stuff from you guys.
Absolutely. I agree.
Six out of
I would
7
take
to me
these
were
if you guys got 'em.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I
6
like
out
all-
of 7.
I like
you
all 7.
saved me from moving to Texas. The
Yeah.
last beer saved me from moving to Texas.
The hop. I thought you liked the hoppy one.
It was okay, but I didn't give it. I mean, everything I gave was 3.75 up. I
Yeah.
gave that last one a 3.75.
I think I gave the Russian a 3 just because it was a little too much for me.
And just understand when it comes to it, like power, you think like, all right, we're gonna really rail you. Yeah, 14%.
Now you see, Power should have been the last one. Power should have been the Gauntlet because
Oh.
that was the one that was.
Yeah, although
there.
I gave the
Yeah.
last one a 3.25.
Very good job, Ingenious. Thank you once again, Ben, for getting these and your guys that you traded with, and you had to drive all the way across state lines to get them. That was
Yes,
crazy.
absolutely.
To
Oh,
add
man.
one thing to these too, you don't often get this from beer. You more get it from fine liquor, but the warmth of it, like the warm feeling you
Yeah.
get after, is definitely prevalent.
And that's where you get your winter warmers then too, like because there's Lancaster Brewing Company makes a winter warmer, and there's like other breweries that do winter warmers. Kind of unheard of in a
What's
way,
your
but at the
booking
same
like?
time, but
For
Yeah.
the next 2 months.
This like this
Pat, we'll figure
this kind
something
of
out.
drunk makes
No,
me feel like
when-
I want to
when
be
are
like
you
sophisticated
not
and
booked?
raise my thumb, where other drunks
Friday,
like
Saturdays.
are drunk.
I've
with
been
my
waiting for
family.
this
Month.
episode for a while, but I'm
Every
so
Friday, Saturday
thrilled that
I'm
we
open.
did this.
Yeah,
I'm
just
so
try
thrilled that we did
September.
this,
Yeah,
and we
Why wouldn't
it? Too
showcased
late.
everything.
I'm thinking
This brewery
July
used
for
to
who?
be
Early
in
August.
Texas
Yeah.
now.
road trip,
I'm feeling like high class on this
So-
beer.
Maryland.
I definitely would not.
Yeah,
put my
I'm
cousin
down.
This
where if it
was
was like PBR.
I mean,
This
if
was
we're
absolutely
I'm not
solid.
booked. I'm not booked. I'm booked until June. Everything after June, even June, I'm still open on some days.
June's no good for me. I'm doing my charity ride in June.
Yeah, but
All
if
about
you give me a Sunday where or a Sunday where we're like, hey, let's go for a ride, I'm down. Or
Right.
or even if you have to do a Saturday, I just got my time back. I could take a PTO day.
Well, you let me know, but I'm thinking July, maybe early August.
Okay.
Maybe we can do a road trip to Maryland.
Flying Dog.
Mhm.
I just had my
Wait,
first
what's in Maryland?
Flying Dog.
I'm in Maryland all the time at Maryland Live. If
Yeah.
you guys need me to pick something,
I
up
want to
for
go
you.
to the brewery. I've never been there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually had my first Flying Dog that I was disappointed with.
What's that?
You know how they have the Raging Bitch?
Yeah.
I was not a huge fan of the tropical bitch.
Oh yeah.
I got no tropical at all.
Hmm.
It was very floral. But also I drank it out of a bottle and didn't pour it into a glass. So that may have
That might have helped.
yeah.
That might
So
have hurt it.
but I wasn't blown away by it.
I was gonna say, if you guys have an opening on a Friday coming up, would you guys be interested in road tripping down to Trogs, making a night out of it?
They have a nice.
Yeah.
They have a nice kitchen.
when
and
would that be?
stuff.
This
Anytime.
upcoming Friday, next Friday.
Well, I'll have to look because I do
Because
have
I know you
I know
do
we
a
have
culture
a
to culture.
show
That's
next,
why.
next
This
Friday.
coming Friday's
Next
Memorial
Friday
Day
is-
weekend. I can't do this.
yeah,
Friday.
Next Friday is rough because we have like 3 shows because it's Bang Beers with Bitches, then the Brew Fest, and then Bangin' Beers with Bad Maggie.
Yeah.
Where are the bitches?
Well, I remember. Well, I know all that. That's why I said this weekend or this upcoming Friday, the following.
Yeah, we'll have to
Friday.
figure something out for a frolic for something coming up. But yeah,
Just
next weekend is Bangin' Beers
Times 3.
×3. We're doing an episode Friday. We'll be live at Brewfest Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
We'll be back here on Sunday
and
drinking
we're back
some more.
here with Sunday with Bad
Yeah.
Maggie.
My next weekend's
It's gonna be
bad for me.
nuts.
I can't travel next weekend.
Yeah.
Awful Margaret.
So if you are in the area and you want to hang out with us and you want to be at the table, you want to come see the stickers live, we will be at School County Brewfest
On Saturday.
this Saturday coming up. We will have the table set up. We'll have a tent, our banner. It looks pretty cool, and the table is open to anyone. So the only ones you'll see at the table physically is me and Ben, and then the other 2 spots will be open for guests, and the third spot will be open for. We'll have 3 spots for people. And while you're walking around, you may see Tony and Dave walking around, and if you see them at a stand trying a beer, talk to them, let them know you know them from the podcast, and they could even do a live little interview with you as well. And you
We're
can
guinea pigs.
and you can make it onto Facebook. You can make it on our Facebook page.
And also,
Yeah.
we may or may not have some beer that you can sample exclusively at our little tent.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Only 1 or 2.
I wouldn't do that.
And if you want to hang
Okay,
out with
fair
us after the Brewfest, come on down to Temple, PA
Temple,
for
PA.
Outbreak Wrestling.
Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, we may. Dave will definitely be there.
I will definitely be there. I don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, I don't know. That is still up in the air. But we'll figure that out.
Make Heidi drive. She's the driver.
Listen, I don't know what shape I'm going to be in. We're going to have cases
Wait
of
a
water.
minute. When has that ever stopped you from getting rowdy at a wrestling show, whether you're sober or intoxicated?
Point taken. So yes, FC is at Temple, Pennsylvania, Saturday night. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We had a blast. Ingenious, amazing job. You knocked it out of the park.
Love
These
you
were
guys.
great
Absolutely.
beers. Thank you guys so much for even responding to us on Instagram and having a conversation with us. That's really cool of you guys to do that. We'll see you guys.
Can I do?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
sorry.
forgot we
Yeah,
forgot
plugs. Ben,
The
what do you got?
plugs.
Okay, so plugs. Got some more beer for Bangin beers. I actually got some Trillium and whatnot. I'm trying to work on some really tough Trillium to get as well. Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say then otherwise. Oh, the Infinity Gauntlet. Oh no.
He's feeling
Matt, go
he's
ahead.
feeling the snap.
Yeah.
I'll come back to me. Come back to me. Get Matt first. Here.
Thursday, I will be in Lewisburg for the 200th open mic at Civil War Cider. By the way, you guys, as alcohol lovers, got to go there because they have different craft ciders and they also have IPAs and stuff like that.
When are you there?
That's tough to find good ciders too.
When are you there?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's a comedy show.
What time does it start?
I think it's 9 o'clock. It starts.
Where's it at?
Lewisburg.
About an hour and a half.
Hour. That'd be tough. 'Cause
Bangin'.
It only took me
Ben,
like an hour and 10 minutes.
Banging ciders?
We're thinking about doing. I actually wanted to do a cider episode, and also I wanted to get some like really good meads then too. So
The cider.
I've been looking
Man, if you
ahead,
do a
ahead
cider
of the game.
episode, I need extra heartburn medication.
But we're looking ahead.
Ciders just give me heartburn. Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the acid, I could imagine that. But yeah, that would be the place to get them from. This place is called Civil War Cider. It's like, if you've never been to Lewisburg, it's like this little college town out in the middle of nowhere. Like driving out there, you feel like if you get a flat tire, you're going to be sacrificed to like the corn gods or something. It's just like all hills.
No, Lewisburg is a they're an Ivy League school.
But yeah,
Yeah.
when
I
you
mean,
get
they're
out to
with
Lewisburg,
Yale and Harvard and shit.
Now,
Yeah.
if I recall
nice town.
correctly,
Mhm.
for Lewisburg, that's like roughly around like State College area, about like 45 minutes away.
no, it's
Sealing
not even that
Grove.
far. Yeah,
Sealing
It's-
Grove.
Sunbury Ceiling.
It's
Oh,
right on
wow.
Fayette.
Close
Okay.
up there by Danville,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
What
So
am I thinking of? I think it's like Louisville or something.
Oh, you're thinking of Lewistown.
There we go.
All right. So Matt, your plug.
yeah, no. So Lewisburg, they're doing their 200 open mic, and I'm not just saying this. That is, I've gone to open mics all over the state. That is the very best one I've ever been to because it's in a college town. It's all young people that get it. Like, not saying that old people don't, but it's all the crowd there is amazing. The perform comedy there is amazing. So the comedy flows really well there. They have artisan ciders. They have artisan IPAs. It's like one of the coolest places ever for something like this. So I'm going to be there on Thursday, and then this summer I am touring on, I forget what she's calling it, but we're touring with a few different comics with Sarah Cartwright hosting, who's on the show. So we'll be doing that. And then also, if anyone's looking to book dates, the Cutthroat Freak Show got in contact with me. Scarlett, she wants to book some dates in June.
Can you get them back to this area?
She wants to book some dates with me, so we'll see what's going on. She
Yo,
wants
I
me
had
to do.
so much fun with the Cutthroat Freak Show.
I woke up the other day and I had a text from I forgot what it was, but it was like in my phone. I was like drunk when I put her number in there, so I'm like Corky Porn Star. So I was like, so I had a text from Corky Porn Star. I'm like, oh, Scarlett, hey Scarlett.
She's so cool.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love Scarlett. But yeah, she texted me the other
So the
day.
cut
So we're
show-
looking to book some dates together.
So if you guys, I'll plug them real quick before we get to my dad. So the Cutthroat Freak Show are Scarlett
Storm, and
Storm.
Jeremy Kinnison,
Yep,
Cutthroat.
Yep. So Cutthroat, you can look them up on all social media. They did a show. They're always looking to do stuff all over the area. It's kind of like a freak show style circus.
She's a burlesque.
Burlesque?
Yeah, but burlesque, but with some stuff added. And she does like an extreme act with like glass and stuff like that.
Yep. They're really fun. They did a thing at the very end where you donate money. You can staple money to their bodies.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I ever stapled a $20 bill to a nutsack and a tit.
That was the most wasted I've ever seen you at that show. You and Steve, I was just like, oh,
Smoked.
I had to sort of like, all right, everyone.
You haven't seen Steve at a show.
Oh, I love Steve to death, but that night he was extra special.
I was hammered too.
Yeah.
Where was
I
this?
was on the comedy part, so I couldn't get too wasted. So
Where was
everybody
this
was
show
wasted. It was at the AmVets.
Oh.
Where I actually probably do another comedy show.
$1.25 Keystone Draft. Still do it.
I was drinking Chesterfield.
Oh.
I doubt this will make it to Ohio, but if it does,
Wow.
I'll be in Dayton, Ohio at a bar in August, which is going to be awesome. She's
Cool.
paying all of her stuff to get out there, so it's cool.
Bring some beers back.
Yeah, I will. She owns a bar, so it seats over 200
Bangarang.
people.
Nice.
So yeah, that's going to be a big show for us.
Matt's becoming like a regular on Bangin' Brews. I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
You know what, Matt? I approve.
Whoa!
As
All right.
we smash
All right.
glasses.
I like Matt.
Yeah, Matt's a good dude.
Sure,
All right,
sure.
Dad, what do you got?
I am biking all month of June, every weekend in June for kids cancer. The great
To work off all these beers.
to work off all these beers. The Great Cycle Challenge. I pledged to ride 300 miles and raise 200 bucks. I'm slightly over that total.
Nice.
I'd like to raise more. See me on Facebook at Tony Blackwell on Facebook and shoot me a message and I'll send you the link that you can make a donation, small donation, whatever you can.
So to
But,
clarify, you're riding against kids cancer, not for kids cancer.
Yeah, to fight kids
All right.
cancer.
All right.
He's riding his bike so more kids.
Yeah, I'm right on it. So more kids get
Some more kids can get cancer. No.
We need Lewis to die at 6. I got him.
But I
I
haven't said it yet. But if I hit $300 in my goal is to raise 200 bucks. If I hit 300, I will do a century ride in June, which is 100 miles in one day.
in a thong.
No, not
Assless chaps. Feel the
The
wind in the
chase,
saddle.
oh,
against
that
your
chase
nose.
would
100
be
miles.
unreal.
I will ride 100 miles in one day.
You know what? I will add to that.
That
If
Chevy's
he
gonna be
rides
unreal for
100
you,
miles in one
senior.
day, I will eat popcorn and watch. 'Cause I will make that sacrifice for
Buttless chaps and Matt
Just think about the
eat
assless
coffee.
chaps
and
on your nutsack
Not
rubbing
eat
against the
coffee
leather
while
seat.
Yeah.
popcorn.
We gotta get
Yep.
you.
The other thing is MCFD Tony on Untapped.
on tap. Yep.
Shoot
And
me a friend request.
got to ride your bike on with a Bangin' Beers or interviews or a people shirt on.
Yeah.
or both.
And they're black in the sun. Maybe. Yeah.
It'll feel good.
Gotta get him a white one.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I'll put it on when I do a live Facebook.
Yeah,
Drinking a beer at the end.
Yeah. Dave, what do you got to plug?
Right now we got Outbreak Wrestling and PPW next Saturday after the Brewfest. So two
PPW
big events.
I missed 2 in a row. I'm sorry, PPW. I still love you guys, but it's been really busy. But yeah, they're both
Unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah,
for
two
those.
really good shows on this Saturday. If you're local wrestling and you're in the Hazelton area, go check out PPW. And if you're in the Reading area, go check out the show for Outbreak. Yeah, our buddy, you'll see on. Actually, you won't.
Tornado Tag.
Yeah,
Podcast.
Tornado Tag. Yeah, we'll air it before then. Tornado Tag podcast. Andy Header and Things That Weren't Cool in High School. Andy Header will be wrestling for his championship again. Hopefully he wins it back. Hopefully he
Taking
wins it
on the
back.
Mood Killer, Robbie Radke.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Ben, did you figure out what you got going on?
Oh, well, just different trades. We're going to be doing some Trillium. We're going to be doing some other stuff.
So exactly where you were before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right, so
Mom, what do you got going on this week?
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all
Come-
mothers.
come see-
I do want to say real quick that I'm very, very disappointed that no one's wished me a happy Mother's Day. As a single father, I feel like I play both roles,
yeah.
and my cat needs me. And you guys
You
are
know what? You
not-
can shut the hell up right now and choke that cat.
she's,
You guys-
gonna, she's gonna beat up your pussy.
I love it.
One of those cats.
Shout out to Kobe.
One of those cats were actually on this show.
What? Oh no, yeah, that was my other one, not my son.
Yeah,
So-
but your other cat
Yeah,
has been featured on this show.
yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, we
Awesome
did
little boy.
we did an
Wait,
interview
wait,
with.
There was pussy on the show?
We had a lot of pussy on this show.
Work
we
makes
did
me
it-
I had to
comfortable.
keep it away from him and
2000.
Randy.
Yeah, so Randy did an episode. Randy called me. We did an episode of Randy from the band Fate's Got a Driver, which just got a really good write up in a magazine, which is awesome.
Kerrang.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. Eddie Reyes from Taking Back Sunday started a new project, and Randy's the front man of it. He's the dude's a rock star. I love the guy to death. But they just got a really cool write up in the
Actual
magazine.
rock star.
He is an actual rock
He's
star.
an embodied rock star.
He's awesome.
He's one of my best friends.
But
You know
he-
what was funny though, Matt? When I texted him about the cat that shot himself with the BB gun, did you see
I thought you were
He
messing
thought I
with
was
me.
joking around.
Yeah, because she was like,
"Did
because like I was talking about my cat. She's like, I'm gonna shoot that cat in the eye. And I'm like, wait, what? She's like, no, this kid shot a cat in the eye. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's messed up.
Did you see that? Did you see that in the newspaper?
No.
Where supposedly the cat shot himself, and the lock was on the BB gun. and he took the lock off and shot himself.
If my cat hasn't shot himself yet, no cat would be shooting that.
If cats are committing suicide, we have an epidemic. But anyway, Randy came on. He literally called me. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming down to the interview." I was like, "Cool." He goes, "By the way, I'm bringing a box of kittens," and hangs up the phone. It's like, all
Well,
right.
he got those from his bandmate. If you don't know, the first time I ever met them was in a recording studio in Port Clinton. We were out there. I was out in Detroit playing poker.
Yep.
And we drove through Port Clinton. We met these kittens. The one crawled to the top of my shoulder, and then Randy like boxed them up and took them to the PA with him. So that's how I first met them.
So when Face Got a Driver made their newest album, they found they called it the Stray Whore Mama Cat, and she gave birth to a bunch of kittens and took off. So
And they're part Maine Coon, by the way. They're huge kittens.
yeah. So they raised these kittens, and then Randy brought it back to Pennsylvania, and Matt got one of the cat that. All right, I'm not a cat person, but if I were to get a cat, it would have been the one Matt kept. It was
Yeah.
it was my favorite out of the group.
He's a cool cat, but my cat is also.
Yeah. Step away for a second if you're
I
dying.
gotta chat. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Time was $24 for 2 cans. That I believe it. Which one was it? Time was the
bourbon barrel.
wow. Yeah, I definitely believe that. What did you think of it, Nick, when you drank it? We got time.
Yeah.
We got time.
I'll say
Hence-
we were done drinking at an hour 9.
yeah.
We really blew through this episode.
That was really fun. But yeah, so I have an episode I just did with obviously we do a live episode almost every Sunday for Bangin Beers. We do one every Wednesday and Thursday for things that weren't cool in high school. And
Tornado
Type podcast. Sorry, got the beer burps. And then we just did an interview with Cody Vidal. He just made his
Bellator MMA debut.
his Bellator debut. It didn't really go his way. He blew his knee out, but the guy destroyed his knee, and he still jumped up on top of the cage and gave the fans a wave like, "Hey, I didn't get knocked out. My knee gave out." Really cool dude. Cool interview. Tomorrow we have an interview. No, today's Sunday. So tomorrow I do an interview with Courtney Smith. Very, very cool chick. She has a lot of cool stories. She traveled all over the country. Did a lot of interesting things. So tune into that.
Lived in Colorado for a bit.
Lived in Colorado. So if you ever watch Murder Mountain on Netflix, she was actually kind of in that situation. So it's interesting. But yeah, she's really, really cool. So we'll have her on tomorrow. That episode will air Friday. And then, like I said, next weekend, come see us at School County Brewfest. And if you're watching right now, please hit that like button and give us a subscribe. We're trying to beef up those subscribers so YouTube pays us. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun today. A lot of cool beers. Had a good time. Happy Mother's Day again, Mom. Thanks for coming. Do you guys have bowling tonight?
No.
No bowling.
We're done.
We're done.
All right.
Next week's the banquet. That's it.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
All right, Ben's
When does
alive.
that start
I'm
again?
okay.
Nance?
Ben's breathing again.
When does
All
that
right.
start again? The
Off
week?
till July.
Because
So
July we
Eric
do it.
said that
we're me
2
and Anthony
cans
are
of
thinking
time
about
was
signing
going for
up.
$24.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. So
What does each of these cans actually sell for?
I don't even know. If you get them now, it's crazy because they're pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Pretty much gone.
I wouldn't
Now, are
necessarily
they
say-
going to consider putting these out for like a regular distribution?
No, this was a one-off.
Are
Yeah,
we still
they did-
signing up
they
for
did
your
the
mom's bowling
one-off.
league next year?
Hmm?
Are we still signing up for your mom's bowling league?
What
next
day
year?
is it?
Sunday, right?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yeah.
I will be in rough shape. If I do a show and then go bowl,
Dude, I would bowl
You
better.
probably
right
bowl
now.
better.
I would bowl better right now.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Who's our team?
I don't know. We got to talk
1,
to her
2,
about
3,
that.
4.
Is it a 4-person team?
Yeah.
Who's on your team right now?
Mom.
Who is the other 2?
Mom.
So
Cut 'em.
you have 2
Yeah, cut the
people.
other two.
Bill. Is he coming back?
Phil Fazio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't want to
If
take Bill off. I
yeah,
like
if
Bill.
we
coming
can't
back?
take Bill off, we'll just form our own team. Us
1,
four,
2,
and then
3,
we'll
4.
bowl with you. Yeah,
Is
We'll be the Bangin Bears podcast team.
Yeah,
Everyone's
Is Bill,
like,
yeah.
is Bill coming back?
Bang
Nance?
Bears.
All right.
All right, so-
we need 2
So
people.
we'll do our
we
own
need 2
team.
people.
So you need 2. How many people are on a team?
4.
So why would you need 2 if you have 3?
A sub.
She only has 2.
I thought you were on the team.
I'm not coming back next year.
Why are you not coming back?
Not going to be here.
He's
Yeah.
he's riding so kids get AIDS.
Yeah. He's riding.
Yeah. I'm riding for cancer.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. No, but yeah, we'll talk. We'll make a team. It'll be fun.
I'm not going to be able to bowl Sunday nights.
Yeah. I just remembered. My boost just wore off for a second, then I realized what was happening.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Bangin' Beers podcast. We'll be here next week.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday,
I don't
Friday.
remember. I don't remember the
You
guests.
don't have
off
your
the
little
top of
book with you?
my head. Go
Courtney Smith?
Go grab my book real quick. It's in my it's on the book bag on the table on the
Book
couch.
bag on the table on the couch.
Yeah, I don't remember who the guest is.
Courtney Smith.
Nikolai has been doing a lot of cool stuff with the Bloomsburg Theater Ensemble and making some videos and doing some edits for them. So Nikolai's
Cool.
been really, really busy. Yeah.
I miss his baby face.
Yeah,
Mhm.
little Leo.
Little Leo.
Little Leo. Now the question is, does Ben find it in one shot?
You know, we should
No.
go like reenact the scene from Titanic and like have him sit in some ice cold water.
Nailed it. Look at Ben killing it.
I just want to throw a shout out to my bladder, who's the real MVP right now. So I feel like
If you got a pee, go for it, brother.
Yeah.
I broke the seal,
I
so
haven't even-
but I'm all right
I
though,
haven't-
nevertheless.
What month are we in?
May.
We are in May.
May. All right, so we do. Oh yeah, next week we do an episode with Amber. We did an interview with Eddie Collins and his dad. Amber's actually dating Eddie. Really, really cool chick. She does piercings for a really
Tattoos.
cool tattoo place in Pine Grove.
Pine Grove.
I'm trying to-
Abaddon Studios.
Abaddon. Thank you so much. So that episode will be porters and sours. So
I picked
Oh,
out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
actually have. You know what? Can we spoil a little bit of the episode?
No.
Because I have the two sour. I have
No.
the porter
no,
and
we'll
the
wait.
sour.
We'll wait till we get
alright.
closer. If you want to know the sours before the show happens, join our Facebook group IWEP
There
you go.
Family at
There you
Facebook.
go.
That's up to almost 400 members now, which is
Nice.
really, really cool. So here's a little lineup.
We
of
want
what I thought.
500 before this episode comes up with her.
Yeah, we'll try to get up to 500 people on that. Yeah, so we talked about a little bit of so this is our weekend. We got Bangin' Beers with Crystal, Asilla, and Lauren on Friday.
AKA banging beers with bitches.
Yep, he did it, not me. Then we have Brewfest and PPW afterwards. Then we have Bangin' Beers with Bad Maggie, and the same night is Money in the Bank.
That's
Yes.
that's this
Ridiculous.
Sunday, isn't it?
That's a Sunday 19th Money in the Bank
Bless you.
and Bangin' Beers with Bad Maggie.
Why was I thinking Bangin' Bit or Money in the Bank was tonight?
No, that's tomorrow, next weekend.
Mm.
So that's going to be an awesome weekend of wrestling and beer. Then we have Dave Schiffler interview Monday. Then we're going to go see Austin from Tornado Tag Podcast next Friday at Goodfellas. He plays with Apollo 88, Looker Live, and his band No Rain Checks will be at Goodfellas.
Fuck no rain checks.
They're awesome. They're good. They're very talented.
What's the 26 look like?
26th is that's a
Amber.
Sunday. That's Amber's episode.
All right.
He's free on Tuesday.
And then Gas Station Disco will be on Monday. So that's what we got
The
going on.
next
for
3
that.
Tuesdays he's available.
Yeah, I'm open every Tuesday.
You got to open up a Saturday or a Sunday
For what?
between the 25th and the 7th.
What do you mean, a Sunday or a Monday?
Saturday or a Sunday.
I can do a Saturday.
Sunday.
The only day you have off is
Preferably a
Sunday.
Sunday.
You need to do a Sunday.
I can do any Saturday.
Preferably a Sunday.
I can do well the 25th. We can 25th is double or nothing.
No,
That's not
25th's not
the
good.
Huh?
25th's not good.
When does he
He
come
said
home?
between the 25th and the 7th.
He comes home the 25th. Austin comes home the
No,
25th.
he comes home the 27th.
And when does he
Yeah,
leave?
he comes home the 25th. He comes home the 25th.
He comes home the 27th.
26th.
What day does he leave?
The 7th.
The 7th? We'll figure something out.
That's what we're tentatively speaking
Yeah,
between the 26th and the 7th.
we'll figure something out.
All right.
I'm booked, but we'll figure something out. We'll squeeze him in.
Do 2 episodes. That's all.
No, listen, we'll do back-to-back duties.
Back-to-back shows, 1 at 3, 1 at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'll spend time with him.
I would
All
say
right.
as far as beer peas go, that is A+ for the Genius Brewery.
That is a good beer pee.
Yeah.
All right, that's what all counts. Thank you guys so much. I know we closed this like 4 times. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Bangin' Beers podcast. The end got a little crazy there, but that's how we roll. See you guys. See you next week.
Peace.